Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I'm using Gregory Scott's Tarot for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose one from Anasta's pack as well for some extra guidance. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who reads this video, who sees this video. A card has just jumped out there, so I'll read it at the end. I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video, and as always, take what resonates and just leave the rest to one side. We have the Temperance, the Hanged Man, some powerful energies. Ten of Pentacles. And the base of the pack, we have the Tower, the King of Swords. Okay, so the Temperance is the card of alchemization, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and helps us to look at all aspects of ourselves. We hold all aspects of everyone that we encounter in our lives. And sometimes the temptation to go into judgment of ourselves or others may be really, really intense. It can be so easy to do that. So she is sat there, and you can see there, she is sitting, closing her eyes. Her dress is pink, so she is sitting and alchemizing everything with love. This is bringing the higher consciousness down, our higher self, alchemizing everything that's not and anything that's out of alignment with that now. And there will be people around us that really put pressure on us to go in hiding. Someone may say a flippant remark, and that remark awakens so much within us. Maybe anger, maybe fear. So we're going through this. And as we are moving into the full moon on the 31st, which is in Pisces. So Pisces is the end, the last zodiac sign. It's the ocean, the depths of the ocean. It's all around feeling. So our feelings are really sensitive. Things may be said that make us want to go and hide ourselves under a rock, hide our gift, hide our light. So this is a time of coming out of our comfort zone, because it's really uncomfortable to stand in our light when somebody else doesn't understand it. There is casting their perceptions upon us. And how many times have we betrayed ourselves by listening to those sarcasms or those off-the-cuff comments and gone and hid ourselves because the feeling is so uncomfortable. This is feelings from past lives. And as we're moving up into this full moon on the 31st, which is going to be the closest to Earth this year, in Pisces, opposing Saturn in Neptune. So this is one of listening to our feelings. Saturn is the level of where we bring our spirituality in to this physical realm. Helps us to ground it, helps us to feel empowered with it. So there's a huge energy occurring, helping us to close out all circles within ourselves of feeling embarrassed, shameful, of wanting to hide ourselves away because we are different. So everything in our outside world is an aspect of ourselves on some level. And that is how the things in the outside world make us feel. That's the reflection. It's not that we are like those, like others. It's that everyone will bring something up within us. And we're feeling ultra sensitive during this time. So alchemize those emotions, those feelings that may be arising within us, because some people may never understand a word we speak. But that's okay, because our words are not for those people. And if we allow people who don't understand us to keep us quiet, to actually stifle us, we'll never achieve what we're here to do. Our soul will make sure we achieve it, but it will be in such an uncomfortable way. We'll have to move through and constantly feeling those feelings that are keeping us in that resonance of people coming in who help us to see what's going on inside us, the emotions that we are carrying, the fear, the embarrassment, however it may be coming up during this time. So then we have the Hanged Man, and this is a time of awakening. Even though we're going through these radical shifts, people may be leaving our lives in whichever way, shape or form. And we are all coming into a wavelength, a vibration, on whichever timeline we find ourselves now. You can see the angels there coming down, letting that person know that they're not alone, that they're being listened to pray, to ask for that assistance, because it's around us so powerfully. Even though he is tipped upside down, the halo, that connection, is still connected to his higher self. We're just going through a powerful awakening to really push through those fears now, to push out of that comfort zone of, for some people, we'll be too much. For some, we're not enough. For some, will like us, others may not. And so it's all around being true to ourselves, of shining our light, regardless of whatever anyone else says. We can't be pushed into those limiting beliefs and conditioning any longer. Our light is growing and growing and growing. So just during this time, and this is the card that's connected to Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, lots of intuitive energy, intuitive spiritual downloads occurring. So if we are fearing stepping into our spiritual essence and we're hiding it based on other people that are on a different wavelength, we are making ourselves sad, even though it may feel like a comfort zone because no one is looking or no one is being sarcastic or however it may be. We've all had this on our path, and I have been walking this path for a long time, over 30 years. I'm from a little girl, and those sarcastic remarks really do set us back and put us into our comfort zone, into a place of protection. But now we're here alchemizing all that, standing in our light of who we are, full acceptance of ourselves. Doesn't matter if anybody else accepts us or not. Bringing ourselves into alignment, because when we do, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and this is the masterpiece of our life. You can see there an artist painting this beautiful vision. So regardless of what may be going on in our lives, what is arising within us, and Pisces is all around feeling. These will be feelings, and this is where we might get lost, because Pisces, Neptune are the planets of, it can be a disillusion. So when these emotions start coming to the surface, we start to create a story, a vision, but it's based on how we're feeling, which is an illusion. If we're not standing in that place of alignment, it will be an illusion. So that's where this energy can create illusions around us and make us want to retreat even more, pushing through that comfort zone, because this is what we're all creating. We might be coming from it in a different way, but this is the ultimate, the happy ever after, our finances, our family, our home, our health, all in beautiful, divine abundance. And then we have the King of Swords, and he's sat there with all those books around him, very knowledgeable. There is a divine intelligence coming through with this energy, coming through from this full moon, this powerful full moon, to really ask us to watch our thoughts. This is a card that is connected to our higher consciousness, to divine intelligence. And divine intelligence tells us that we are enough, that we can't walk other people's paths, because if we do try, we will become ungrounded, we will be suspended. To call on our ancestors for their ancient wisdom, our healed ancestors for their ancient wisdom, to connect with the angels, to connect with our higher self, to help us to bring that strength, that courage, that divine truth of who we are, to walk forward through and break free from these comfort zones. There are not really comfort zones. They're a prison that we hide in. And then we have the Tower. This is a card that's connected to Mars, and Mars is in the North nodes, the destiny nodes of North and South. So Aries that is ruled by Mars is in the North node, and that's the way we're travelling. So when we are sat in a place of saying that I want this, I'm going to be that, we're coming out of the I am, because the I am is that. So when we are saying, this is what I want to be an author, I want to be a channeler, I want to be whatever you fill in, whatever it is that you personally want to be. And straight away we've come out of that alignment, because Aries in the North nodes, ruled by Mars, is reminding us of the I am. So I am an author. I am fill in whatever it is that you are. Because when we go into I want this to happen, we are creating on a falseness of an energy outside of ourselves. So the nodes, the Aries, is reminding us of the I am. I am love. I am loved. I am spiritual. Whatever it is, we are doing those affirmations now. And then the South Node in Libra will bring those relationships in perfect balance with us, because it's not outside of us. And this is the breaking away from the illusion of what we want. We already are it. And once we start to own it as I am, then all the illusion falls away. The illusion that we are not good enough, the illusion that we are not loved, the illusions, whatever may be, that's keeping us from our I am. Things starting to fall away now. And who we thought we were, who we tried to be, who we were, any kind of imitation going on is not us. Things starting to fall away until we are in that place of a firm and solid foundation of I am. And nothing can shake that, because it's not an illusion, it's a divine truth. And the card that flipped over is the Fool. We're going on a new journey. We're going on a path as the I am. Owning who we are. Not getting swept away with everything what anybody else is saying and doing. The actual I am, this is my journey. Because we have everything. You can see that he's carrying that sack there, and it's so small, but everything that he requires for his path is in there because he's moving with the I am. That's all we need. And as we step in on the path of our I am presence, which is the North Node, the destiny node that we're moving towards, everything starts to come into alignment. I am safe. I am divinely supported. Everything then starts to come in. There's no illusion. There's no separation from who we truly are. So we're going through this time of completion. Everything that is not us or on our path as the I am will start to fall away, but it's a positive. It's a positive. Nothing will go away of love because I am love. We all are, at the very core of us, love. It's just that we've been in a place of illusion and believed other people's opinions of ourselves, which is not that's their opinion, their perception, holding on to I am. I am love. That's the foundation. That's the divine truth of us all. So I'm asking for a message from Anastar's pack for some navigation during these intense energies, helping us to navigate. Okay, energy signature. The past is in the present. Everything is in this moment. To look at the cycles that are ready for ending now. Those old false cycles of who we're not. Everything we touch, everything we say creates our reality. We are co-creating here. Coming into the alignment with the I am during this time. Bringing our power back from every time we have believed what other people's opinions of us, or we have felt shamed and discouraged and demotivated based on what somebody else may have said, or certain situations in our lives. We're all unique. We leave our energy signature everywhere we go. So when we sit, this is a sacred space. We hold it within us, and no matter where we go, we can create a sacred space built on the I am presence. That is so sacred. It's divine. It's divine intelligence at its purest. So wonderful, wonderful messages coming through. So step into your light, into your I am. Feel the strength of that, and allow everything else to fall away without any fear. And I'll just look at the base of this as well. Illuminate the shadow. Exactly. illuminate it. When people or situations around us make us feel like we want to retreat and hide away, illuminate it. Step into I am. This is who I am. And we're shifting those layers now that have held us in a limiting belief. And as we shift these layers, we can see the light starts to come through. Whatever is coming up for us, and it will be feelings. Yeah, Mercury is in retrograde in Virgo, so these feelings that are arising, Mercury will create the illusion. And if it is a shadow that we are stepping into, that's speaking to us to want us to hide away, know that this is a shadow. It's not comfortable. It's not who we are. To allow the light to illuminate any shadows, bringing us back into our I am presence for our new path, our new timeline. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.